Okay, we're live from Port Huron, Michigan. All right, so I better go get the chat. Where's Palmer?
Live chat.
Okay, we're live from Port Huron, Michigan. All right, cool.
Is that me or you?
No, that was me.
Okay.
Uh, See if Corey's first this morning. Yeah. Hey, Corey was first. I said, let's see if Corey's first this morning.
Yep, you called it.
Good morning, Corey. Imagine she's pretty cool up there in Ottawa this morning. Wow, he's going out to the races this morning.
Oh, good.
Pretty windy here. But Paul was saying gusting to 35 mile an hour here. So
And Welsh Rob's there, and there is our buddy Justin.
just in time.
What's up? It was a perfect time and just got up.
Started calling him JIT, just in time. And good morning, Rob.
Oh, there's Rob. I ain't seen Rob in a minute.
Yeah, Rob's been on doing his thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Hope all's well with you, Rob.
Yeah.
So you had some people on last night. I saw Justin. I was editing, but
Yeah, Matt popped in for a little bit.
yeah, Matt popped in and
Yeah, he's gonna be freaking busy in the next 5 weeks, he said. Yeah.
what's he up to?
He's going full bore at his job, so trying to make some money. So he said
Yeah, he's back driving again. He's not delivering to the little old ladies their liquor, right?
Yeah, he's doing he used to kind of bounce back and forth between working in the yard, moving trailers with the yarder, or driving, doing deliveries, but he said he's doing deliveries right now.
Yeah.
Where you
Woohoo.
been at, Corey? I ain't seen you in a few weeks.
It's 1 degree Celsius there with winds at 33 kilometers an hour. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, it was
Gonna be stiff.
the winds were stiff down on the water this morning, but I'll tell you what, that Air 2S is just it's a demon in high winds.
They at 1 degree Celsius, that's about 34 degrees, Paul.
Oh yeah, it was cold.
No, we're Corey, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was cold down there too. It was
Oh yeah.
39 degrees, I think, when I left the house.
Oh yeah.
Corey said it's one Celsius out with winds of 33 kilometers per hour.
So it'll be in the minuses for the with the wind chill factor.
It's time to stay home and get on some video games, Corey.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I'm sure we'll be getting some cold fronts from you guys here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Those are always nice when they come down. It's down to like 50, 60 degrees. Feels good. It's nice when you're working outside too.
Yeah, 'cause I think
I'd
it's
much rather be in 60-degree weather than 90 or 100-degree weather.
if I'm right, it's supposed to be pretty cold here tonight.
There it is, Paul.
Yep. Nice day though, like other than windy.
Oh yeah, it was bright. And that's with an ND8 filter on it too.
Yeah.
Because of the low sun, I have to put filters on it.
Yeah. Hey, good morning. Tim Jackson is in the chat. Yeah, overnight's gonna be here. It's gonna be 34 degrees, Paul.
Yeah,
Overnight.
just about frost.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cold in the morning fire in that bus. I'm gonna have to let it run a little bit, get it warmed up.
You ought to have a remote start on your phone.
On my bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, remote starts are so nice for stuff like that.
Yeah, I got it on my pickup, so.
Yeah, and they're relatively cheap too if you want to add it to a car that doesn't have it. And
Uh,
if you want to put it on yourself, they're only like you can pick up a whole setup here for like $70.
Yeah, you could put it on your bus, Paul.
yeah, right. They, here, I think it was close to 300 to have mine installed.
I think they'd go crazy there, though, wouldn't they? If somebody spotted the bus running and nobody around.
Yeah.
Do you park your bus at your house?
No.
He goes to the yard.
I go to the yard. I live in town, so, but some people out in the country, they have,
They take theirs home.
take them home. But the problem is you got to have a place to plug it in. The diesel's in the wintertime, right?
Yep.
The company give you some compensation for it.
Look at the other flags, how they're standing out there, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
It was windy, but I'll tell you what, that Air 2S, what a trooper.
Yeah. And look at the steam coming out, just going straight back.
Yep. And what's amazing is the wind. It was windy last night, gusty, but look at how calm that lake is, and the wind is coming right off the lake. It's going to get really heavy. See the waves coming in here?
Yeah.
It's going to get worse out there.
Yeah.
If it continues today.
Well, it's supposed to be up to 30 mile an hour or whatever all day today or something.
Yeah, well, that's the preview of the ship I did this morning.
Tim says I'm drunk. Who would have thought? Eh? Well, he said he had to go get another case of beer. But
Tim-
see, he's got Monday off for the Queen's birthday, so.
Tim's having a good day because it's the Queen's birthday.
I should call my boss and ask him if I can have that day off for that.
Yeah, you should say, hey, it's a holiday today. You
Did he tell me to kiss my ass?
know?
I think the only one we got off between now and Christmas is Thanksgiving, I think. I'm not even sure. I'd have to check the actually let me see if I can go find it.
Yeah, Rob, the Aussies over there are celebrating the Queen's birthday today.
Oh,
Even though she's no longer with us, they're celebrating the Queen's birthday.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Let's see if I can find out. Okay, programs aboard. Let's go technology for Republican, but okay.
What the hell is Tim talking about?
View all events.
He put up in the chat something about click with an asterisk means a member of the group. That must be an Aussie thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go. Goals. Okay, schools, we're gonna go school year and holiday calendar. Elementary, cool. Yeah, so so we get, okay, the 24th off and the 18th of November. I think, no, yeah, 10th of, no, just the 10th of October. Yeah. What's the red ones? Oh, PA days. So we got October, October the 10th we're off, then October the 24th, and then November 18th. Those are PA days, those aren't there. So yeah. Then we're off we go right to the 23rd.
Lynn's birthday is October the 9th.
Okay. We got two holidays that month. One the 10th, one the 25th or something.
Wednesday morning, I have to pick up Lynn and take her for her oral surgery.
Oh, yeah. When's this?
Wednesday
Wednesday?
at 10 o'clock. So if you're around, we'll start it up and I'll go and
Yep.
She's gonna need a ride home, huh? She's gonna be all hopped up on pain meds, on laughing gas. No, Tim, I was tired last night. I went and laid down and finished watching Dahmer and ended up falling asleep. I think they're gonna do John Wayne Gacy next because the last episode kind of pushed towards that. I think each season's gonna be some other serial killer.
I don't know if you know or not there, Rob, but I got the Autel Evo 2 Pro Enterprise with the smart controller, all that. So
yep, Paul sprung for the big deal.
but for the big one, yeah.
I don't know if Rob has an Autel Enterprise or not.
I don't know.
The only thing that Paul's having trouble with, he likes it, but what he doesn't like how big and heavy the controller is.
Yeah.
Mia, stop.
Hey, Philvina, good morning. I think Philvina was on live there a few hours ago.
Yes, she was. I saw her notification just before I was leaving to go down by the water.
Tim says, I think it's time for me to go pass out on the floor. Try and hit the leech at the bed there, Tim.
Yeah, or the couch or something. You know? Yeah. Well, we'll just pray, Tim, for a soft landing for you.
That's okay. I don't mind the controller. It's not too bad. I haven't really had too much time to play with it. I just got it Thursday and did all the charging updates, and I got here. Really, yesterday was the first time I flew it. So,
what's up, Filipina?
Still learning. You having trouble with that computer this morning, Paul, or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, see you, Jim. Have a good pass out.
Later, Tim.
It's a really old HP, and it's the one that stands up and the computer's all in the behind the screen and everything, and it's
Yeah.
It's all in one.
Well, I made some phone calls there, Rob, and the people I normally deal with, they have one left. So, anyways, I ended up getting it. Of course, it's right here, right? So, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pleased with it so far. Yeah, but I haven't. Sorry, I haven't did it on a job yet, so And it's been pretty windy here, so I didn't want to get in too close to anything. I went up.
Windy, windy, windy.
But yeah, flying it, I went almost to the lake from here with it and back. But no, it seems so far so good. The only thing I would have liked to have seen a little different on it was either longer legs or because gimbal's so close to the ground, right? If it's
Well, the modern day ones are like that, Paul. On the Mini 3, you
Yeah.
got about this much clearance between the ground and the bottom of the
yeah,
camera.
like you can't put it on anything that's got a little hump on it because it'll catch the camera when it's booting up, right?
Yeah.
Well, but the Phantom's the same way. It's
Well, I think they make leg extensions for the front and the back.
I'm not sure on these ones they do it though. But I know on some of the DJI stuff they do.
Yeah.
Even if it was only half an inch or something, it'd be good. But yeah, I got the Enterprise, so it's got the speaker, the headlights, the strobe light. Got 3 batteries. Yeah. I was watching an article. I didn't know, Paul, that the difference between this one and between this one and just the Evo 2 Pro, there's actually the Enterprise ones got actually bigger motors, and there was something else on it. Oh, the props are bigger. Not a lot, but oh, you can't get extension for legs. Oh, okay, I'll have to look it up.
Plus, you have the speaker set of plugs and all that stuff too. You don't have on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the leg extensions would be nice for that because you definitely don't want to be hand catching that thing.
Woohoo! Look who's coming in. Oh, he was coming in. We
Who was
lost.
that? I missed it. I had something pulled up on the screen. Who was that? Oh, Ron.
Oh, there he is. He made it this time.
Better when you pay attention and click the right button. You know, that Zoom thing comes up, it says got it or leave meeting. I hit leave meeting. I'm like, oh, what did you How is everybody?
Well, we're here. Still alive, still kicking.
You look cold there, Paul Hodges.
It is cool. You know, the furnace started up again, so it's been
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's about 42 or 43 degrees here right now.
Woo.
So I just want to say I hit 40 subscribers, so I'm too big now to talk to any of you. It'd be like that.
And Corey Mono there, he's up in Ottawa, and he said it was like 34 degrees there this morning. Just about freezing.
I know it was cold and windy when I was out flying this morning.
Newfound Bill, what's up?
Hey, good morning, Bill from Newfound Drone Productions.
You guys
Hell
want
yeah.
to see a hilarious picture. Yeah, the other night, my friend Jim, he's from Pennsylvania, and he used to live out here. Matter of fact, my friend Don bought his house. But Jim still comes out and he guides. Just one of the nicest guys ever. And we were up at the lodge the other day and there was no hunting or anything going on, and it was one of the daughter's birthdays, so the whole family was gone. I said, Jim, come on down to my house. We'll have dinner and we'll feed the deer. I didn't realize it till he got down here when he took his jacket off. And then the sun came out and got really nice, but he's sitting out there in his shirt. And when he was doing this, then I read his shirt, but wait till you guys see this. Oh my God. This poor deer has no idea, but Jim guides with me.
Yep.
Let me hold on. I got to open it up first. That's right. Forgot I'm on Zoom. but you'll just die laughing when you see this. When
Yeah.
you read his shirt and see what he's doing.
Good morning, AZ. No, I haven't set it up yet. Oh my God, look at this. He's on the top step.
But he's up on the deck.
I mean, on the deck. I mean, holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But read Jim's shirt.
Yeah, trust me, I'm a guide.
Now, which deer is that?
Oh, I don't know. It's one of he's last year's little buck, this little guy. He's the one, he's not shy. He likes to come up on the porch. I just thought that was so funny that Jim has never done this here, but we were eating dinner and I said I took that picture, he's feeding that deer, but trust me, I'm a guide. Come on.
Like you, wouldn't that be good? A good commercial for him, right?
Yeah,
See what I could do. I'm such a good guide.
I hand feed him. Yeah. I thought I'd peek my head in the door and say hi real quick, you guys.
Yeah, so you're back home.
Yeah, I've been home since Wednesday.
Oh, I thought you were still up there.
Well, I'm home. I've been going in and out daily. He didn't have me hunt the last couple of days. There's a particular antelope that I'm trying to find for Dawn. I don't know if I'm going to find him on one of our properties. I spotted him yesterday, but he wasn't on one of our properties. It's a big antelope, big. And Dawn wants him, but the boss is, what's the sense in sending you out there for 2-3 days with him when it's not on our properties? So, but Don's, he's head set on it. So, but he got his buffalo back from the butcher yesterday.
Ooh.
Holy crap. Wow. They loaded it up for him, and then he had it in the bed of his truck in giant 50-pound bags.
Oh, wow.
And tubs. Thank God he bought another freezer. Well, he has two, regular big size freezers out in the garage. Plus he gave me a giant, I don't know how many pounds of meat I brought home last night and put in my freezer in the garage. I'll be eating buffalo steaks and burger for a while.
Wow. Now, buffalo meat is leaner, right?
It's more lean, yeah. Yeah, it's better. Like I said, you go to a lot of restaurants out here, and bison burgers are actually more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good eating meat, yeah. So,
What's up, David?
oh, Justin, you got your head above water down there yet?
Do I?
You got your head above water yet?
For the most part. Yeah, it figured out.
Right now, he's pissed off because he doesn't get tomorrow off like the Aussies do for the Queen's birthday.
No.
Oh.
The Queen's been dead now, what, 3 weeks?
Not
And
bad.
they're celebrating the Queen's birthday.
Yeah, but see, he's at Queensland.
Well, they celebrate it every year, whether she's dead or alive. Hi, guys. Good morning.
Hey, Uncle Bill.
Hey, Uncle Bill.
What's up? How's my acoustics?
Good.
Yeah, I'm in the reading room.
Oh,
Class
gee.
act that I am.
Well, they toilet paper is a sound deadener. You know that.
No, what do you do? Stick it in your ears?
No,
Yeah.
you got a roll hanging on there. It's doing its job.
Yeah. I just thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Oh, it's good. What are you up to today? You don't have to work, do you?
No, I don't. And so far, no. But I got I got more things to do that I'll end up not doing. You know what Alexis sent me?
What's that?
It's crazy. I want a projector, one of those TV projectors, you project the television on the screen or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But aside from, I've always kind of wanted to play with it, but we'll see. But aside from that, she sent me a 3D printer.
Wow.
Just to give me one. Yeah.
Wow,
You got an Ender 3 Pro sitting in the box in the garage. Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah, I don't know what I did to deserve that. but you
And Ronnie's not talking about Alexa, the assistant.
Yeah,
He's talking about Alexa, the friend.
I just heard one
Alexis.
activate.
yeah.
Alexis, yeah, yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing around with that. I was just looking to see where I'm gonna put it, 'cause I don't have
Well,
very
once
big
you
house.
get hooked, you're hooked, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it's got a lot of potential, you know what I mean? It just things, when you break something, you need to repair something, you come up with an idea that you wanna do something, you could formulate it on that. Or you forget your anniversary, you can make your wife little tchotchkes or something, or
Jesus.
Well, Justin, don't they have a myriad of products that you can just go and pull up the schematics or whatever and print, right?
Yeah, you
Well,
can go to like tons of different, and then there's websites that have like really nice, like I guess more tuned and more high end prints. But you can pay like anywhere between $5. Some of them will cost you a couple hundred if you want like a really extensive print. And they design it like it's a really well designed print. People do sell them, but there's tons of free ones out there, thousands of free prints.
Justin, you got an Ender, right?
Yeah, I have an Ender 3, a standard, but after I did all the upgrades, it's an Ender 3 Pro V4, I think now.
Well, she sent me an Ender 3 Pro. I haven't even opened the box yet, so, but, did he give you any starter filament to get you going or no?
Yeah, but it's like a really tiny amount. It's not even enough to do a full test print. Like you might as well just go ahead and order you a roll of filament.
Yeah, I doubt I could buy it locally.
No, but you can. I would go on Amazon and I would recommend Overture. It's relatively cheap. And get the PLA. Don't get TPU, get PLA.
TP, I got TP right here.
But Overture's a really good brand. It ranges between 20 to $30, depending on what color you want for a 1 kilogram roll.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I don't know what, I don't have any plans. I don't know what I'm gonna do first, but I'll do something. I think she's trying to push me to put that plane together she sent me. She 3D printed that RC plane. And it's still sitting right where it was when I got it. I'm like, who's got the time? I shouldn't have shot my mouth off and said, "Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be fun for me to do." Yeah, it would be. Maybe in April, like I said, I'll take that retirement check every month.
Hey, Bill, David, AZ Drone Dude says, sell it if it's in the box and get a better printer.
Yeah, it'd be a little disrespectful to the person that sent it to me, I think.
Well, unless you just didn't tell her and she says, how the printer's doing. Oh,
But
great.
she knows printers though. She'll know if it's not the right one. Ain't gonna work.
Yeah. I'll be fine with that one. Why? What's wrong with the 3 Pro? I can't see any chats from in here.
It's just a lot of tweaking with the Enders. There can be a lot of tweaking on them.
You gotta be real careful, don't you? I don't know either, but from listening to you guys talk, bed leveling, all the different things you got to do with it.
Well, there's a lot of printers out there too that are around the same price that are very user friendly. Like they're just kind of plug and play. You can plug them in, they'll auto level and all that stuff for you. And but Enders are definitely for more, I would say, techie people, because there's a lot of
Well, that's
tweaking.
Bill.
and
Bill's a
adjusting.
techie guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like the difference between there's some out there that are for people. I mean, there's printers out there, Paul, that you could run no problem. I mean, that would pretty much run.
That's
themselves.
what David was saying before, was that if a first time printer guy gets something that isn't going to stress you out, because it's like I used to laugh. People go out and buy FPV drones and never flown before, and then they get pissed off because it doesn't just fly itself,
The Enders, what kind of USB if I want to hook it up to my PC, what connections does it have on it, Justin?
It will either be micro USB or USB-C. I think the newer ones have that. Mine has micro USB. So.
Oh, okay. Hopefully it's, because I just happen to have a long USB-C hooked up to my PC right now.
But see, like mine, Sean built me a Raspberry Pi like mini PC for it, so it's just connected through Ethernet. And I can run it wirelessly through Octoprint.
Well, correct me if I'm mistaken, but if you got a USB-C and it takes a micro USB, you can just buy a little adapter that plugs in the end of it, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna spend on an adapter, you may as well just get another cable.
I have cord. The
Yeah.
phone cord will work for that. I mean, as long as it moves information, it's a cord for data.
Well, the motherboard I put in my thing actually has a USB-C 3.2 on it. So it's like, oh, let's see how fast this thing transfers. So I actually bought a fairly expensive a USB-C cable, a wire for it, to hook the phone up to. And even though that's only 3.0, only the phone itself. But I mean, I just happen to have it. It's already, that'd be great. I'll just run it over and hook it up, because it's going to be in the same room as my PC. But if that doesn't work out, I do have a laptop too. So I got all kinds of USB cables.
It's the firmware updates for those things are kind of a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really have to plug it into your computer. To really do anything, like Marcel said, it's mainly you just download everything on the memory card and put the memory card in there. So it has a micro US or a micro it has a micro SD card slot.
I just
I
think
guess-
it would be just to run the wire over to it, plug it in, But anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'll set that up today. How big a base does that have? I got a small table in there that's maybe 18 inches.
It's not very big at all, to be honest with you. Once you get it together, you'll see it fits on my desk with my computer and my two screens just fine.
Well, as long as it's sitting on something stable, right, Justin? You don't want it wobbling.
Right. If you're gonna have it on a table, just make sure it's a very heavy, sturdy table.
That's because the head's going flipping around and stuff, and it causes it to.
Well, see, like I got a 6-foot desk. Or none, it's a 6-foot desk. It's actually made for two people. It's a 2-person desk. So I have my computer and my screens on one side of it, and then the printer's on the other side. But yeah, it's not a very big printer. It's actually quite small.
Marcel.
Okay, Marcel's in the chat. Yeah.
Yep.
There's a printer guy.
Yeah, Marcel says you won't need to plug your 3D printer into your computer. It's not that kind of an electronic, Uncle Bill. It takes a memory card where you load the files on, and then you stick that into the printer.
But can you transfer it over the?
If you
USB?
they do have an Octoprint that you can use without a Raspberry Pi, because I had it on my computer. Sean and David put it on there for me. Don't ask me how to do it because it was over my head. They had to do it for me. I tried to do it myself. I spent like a week trying to put it on there, and it was just a pain in the ass. But yeah, there is an Octoprint version for the PC. That
Well, hey, guys, I got a boogie.
Okay, Ron. Hey, have a great one.
So where are you
Yeah,
off to, Ron?
What's that?
Where are you off to?
Heading to the lodge. I found 3 damaged box blinds yesterday. So me and trust me, I'm a guy, Jim. We're gonna go out and do some carpentry work today.
Yeah.
We're not using those blinds till November 1st, so we're gonna go out there and you don't want a customer coming into a blind with a broken door or weak steps or
No.
So that's kind of the project I've been doing the last 2-3 days. Just going, I went to 23 blinds and found about 90% of them okay, but there's a few that
So you're doing some inspection and repair if necessary.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's fun. We get to go out and play in the woods and see critters and yeah. Had a bobcat try to sneak up on me yesterday. I was working on this one blind. I thought I heard a twig. I turn around and boy, he's just like staring at me. He was only like 15 feet away. Those little bugs are nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had those in Southern California. You need to watch out for those.
Oh yeah.
How
Nasty
big are they,
bugs.
Ron?
They're not like a mountain lion, but
I'd say they're what,
They're-
about 3 times
like-
bigger than a house
like
cat.
like a big house cat on steroids.
Yeah,
They've got sharp claws and just they actually call them their nickname is called a swamp tiger. When they growl, they literally sounds like a tiger. They get this really deep voice that they can, yeah,
yeah, they're about 3 or 4 times the size of a house cat.
yeah.
They're pretty
yeah.
good size.
Well, did he eventually must have run away because you don't have any scratches on you?
No, he had a choice.
You had a choice between that or a 45.
All I did was reach under. I don't go anywhere without that thing anymore. It's just like it's like putting on your underwear. I put my pistol on. It's underneath my left arm.
Do you think, do they realize when you go for a gun that you're going for a gun?
I don't know, but if they hear a loud noise, I think they.
So, yeah, so did you end up putting him down or what?
No, he backed off.
You
I
bet.
just yelled at him, stopped my feet, and he took off. He only went about 15, 20 yards, then he stopped. I'm like, dude, really?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, have you ever seen the video of that guy that one tried to attack his wife? It had rabies. And it was
Oh.
in their front yard, and he actually grabbed the cat and like threw it across his yard. And it
I think I remember seeing
saw
that.
yeah, that was a crazy but that one had rabies too.
Yeah.
They're even worse when they get fucking weird shit like that going on. Yeah, and they'll snatch
You know, I
little dogs out of
misunderstood you for a
yards.
second. I thought you were saying he picked up a house cat and he threw it at it.
Ugh.
Here, eat this.
Yeah, kitty.
Yeah, you guys, they'll definitely snatch small dogs out of yards. If
Oh yeah,
you're not
Have,
careful.
have you had any close encounters, Ron? I don't mean to keep you, but any close encounters with like mountain lions or?
I had the one last year. I was up on Lion Hill and had a hunter in a box blind, and I was sitting
You lying.
150 yards away, just sitting in my four-wheeler. I accidentally fell asleep. When I woke up, I looked out and like, oh, wait a minute, am I seeing things?
Yeah.
They're not laying there in the bushes, just staring at me. Oh,
How big a cat was he?
he was probably 90, 100 pounds, big enough to kick my, you know what?
Dude, somebody was watching out for you, Ron. They were like, wake up.
I think so.
It's fuck, man.
And the only other thing I'd really had was that black bear in Yellowstone about 3 years ago that I call it. I don't know whether it was a bluff charge or what it was, but she came from a long distance away, over 200 yards, and come at me,
Straight at you.
straight at me. I spotted her and the cubs, and I took a couple pictures, a little video, and then I kept walking. So what I was doing is walking more distance away, which gave her less of a threat. In other words, she had no reason to come at me like that, none. But it was funny, I looked at her the one last time, and they're just sitting, the three of them are eating. Then I look back like 5 seconds later, one more time, like, oh, they're gone. And all of a sudden, it was like a rolling hill effect.
Yeah.
And I saw her up. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? She's coming at me. I've been out in grizzly territory for 4 hours hiking. And now I'm 50 to 100 yards from my truck. Now I got a bear coming after me. So I have it on that one video, one of my Yellowstone videos. She came to the edge of the road. Now I'm 20 yards from the truck. I'm like, shit. I got a camera and a can of bear spray and a pistol. And you could see her. She didn't know what to do. She started to pace back and forth, back and forth, back. And I'm like, crap. And then I heard this jump, 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 jump. I'm like, oh, that's an aggressive bear. When they chomp their jaws like that,
Yeah.
and they'll make it's almost like a humming noise, but it's a sign of aggression. And as soon as she did that, I'm like, all right, the camera was on my neck. I had a neck strap, and I pulled the bear spray out, and she was on one side of the road, I was on the other, and I kept sidestepping towards the truck. I said, sweetheart, you come across here. Sure enough, she almost looked like she was looking both ways for traffic before she crossed the road. She put one step on that highway. I'm like, that's it. Boom. And I let her have it with a bear spray. I gave her half a can, and she did not like that. But I ran into a ranger a couple hours later, and I told him the story, and I described her, and he said, did she have like a little white diamond on her chest? And I said, yeah. He goes, 2 cubs. I'm like, yeah. He said, you were down on the north end of Lamar Valley. And I said, yeah. He goes, oh, you met Rosie. I'm like, you know her personally? But they knew those rangers, they know the different bears,
Oh yeah, sure they do.
He said she's never attacked anyone. She's bluff charged, which bluff charge is more of a, hey, I'm pissed off, get away from me, and they'll like almost lunge at you, but they won't physically attack you. But I said, yeah, she gave me a good bluff charge. He goes, you're actually the first person I've heard of that sprayed her. She said normally 300 to 500 yards. She don't want anyone near those cubs. She's that protective. So, but yeah.
In a way, you may saved her life, because if she bluff charges
Somebody with just a gun.
Someone with a rifle.
Yeah.
And she may next time she may think twice before Rosie gets that smell up her nosy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She'll remember.
Yeah.
The one mistake I did make on that, and thank God I wasn't. You got to be careful. You got to sit there, even though you're in a somewhat of a panic situation. You got to sit there and think, which way is the wind blowing? Because you don't want that stuff coming back and blowing you in the face. It's
knocking your hat off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, but yeah, thank God the wind was in my favor, and I said she got a good snootful.
Well, is it? You hear the stories, and maybe you could explain it to everybody. They say, "Do not cower. Make yourself look bigger." Is that true, or is that a challenge to them?
Yeah, it's that, and they actually say, I really have not heard any stories on people like in groups. They say don't hike alone, but if you've got 2 and 3, and yeah, like I said, if you go up and try to make yourself big, and don't cower. Whatever you do, don't run.
That works in the bars too.
Let me show.
And 2 and 3, always make sure there's somebody slower running than you are. And
you know what the worst thing about that though, Ron, is how they tell you don't run and shit, but your natural reaction.
Your natural reaction.
You want to run.
How about pissing on yourself? Does that help?
I don't know.
If you don't have bear spray, in other words, unzip and shoot, or what?
Yeah.
I just mean urinating down your leg. It's a bear head towards me, I'm probably going to defecate.
You do like a gorilla and just shit yourself in the throat at it.
Well, Ron, thanks for clarification on that.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find here. Let me show you this. I may have already showed you guys this. I'm not sure. But this is a guy. I actually met him. He's a knife maker out in Bozeman, Montana. Experienced hiker. Has lived in the woods all his life. He actually works for the Forestry Service, but he was out scouting for elk, and he came about 100 yards behind a mama grizzly and 2 cubs, and it was like 6 a.m, kind of almost not quite light yet, and he spotted her. She turned around, saw him, took off over the hill. So he's here. They went this way. He went that way. She circled around, and 20 minutes later, come up and attack them. And
Yeah.
he tells the story. If you go on there and put Todd Orr, double grizzly attack, he actually tells the story how the whole thing happened. Like the first attack was only
I know.
10, 15 seconds. He said his backpack up around his neck is what saved him, because he said the scariest thing was every time she would bite into him, he could actually hear his bones crunching. But every time he would make a moan or, sit and think about it, something's crushing your bones, that's painful. And you're going to want to scream in pain. But every time he uttered so much as a syllable, that pissed her off even more. And so anyhow, long story short, he
Sure he wasn't married to the bear?
I know.
he might have been.
Yeah,
But
that
he
seems
laid
familiar to
there,
me.
and he said one of the hardest things was, especially on the second attack, is he's laying face down. She's got both front paws on his back, and he's got blood coming down the side of his head into his eye, his one eye. And he said he could barely breathe because of her weight, and she was just sitting there waiting to see, I guess she was waiting to see if he was still alive or not. And he was trying to stop his breathing and everything. Here, let me show you what happened to him real quick. Share screen. Here it is.
Later.
This is only like 45 seconds long, but it shows him. He come out and went on Facebook Live before he went to the hospital.
No.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Just had a grizzly with 2 cubs come at me from about 80 yards. And I sprayed the out of her with bear spray. And then I went on my face and protected the back of my neck. She got my head good. I don't know what's under my hat. My ear, my arm.
Oh, my
There's
God.
stuff hanging out. I don't know what's going on in there. And then my shoulder, it's ripped up. I think my arm's broke, but legs are good. Internal organs are good. Eyes are good. I just walked out 3 miles and I went to the hospital. So be safe out there. Bear spray doesn't always work, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Wow.
Yeah, not once, but twice. He said she let him go the first time, and he actually
We know.
said it was like 20 minutes later. He's walking down the trail, not hurt too bad, and all of a sudden he said he heard a twig snap. He turned around. He actually had bear spray in one hand and gun in the other, and she come at him so fast and just pummeled him, and everything went flying. And his gun was laying 10 feet away. Bear spray was 20 feet away. He laid there and she just had her way with him a second time. But the chances of surviving from a double attack,
Yeah, no kidding.
that's unheard of. He's actually famous. He's been on TV shows because of that. And yeah, but well, anyhow, I better get going.
Okay, Ron. Thanks
All
for
right.
telling the story, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty, guys. Everybody have a great day.
Yep. See ya.
See you all.
Is it weird that I feel like having a hamburger right now?
Barely.
Ah,
David, come here. Peter, come here. Come here. Come here.
charging towards you. That reminds me of the South Park episodes where the hunter and his one-armed buddy with that I don't know if you ever watched South Park, but they hunt out a season, but they get around the laws by saying that they're being charged. Because you're allowed to fire in self-defense, but they have to be charging. Yeah, so they go in the woods. There's a bunny rabbit. It's coming right for us, and they blow up the bunny rabbit. It's coming right. A little doe chewing on some grass. It's coming right for us, and they'd shoot it. I guess that's not that funny when I say it. You got to see it, I suppose.
Well, Paul, so what are you up to today? You gonna go fly?
Paul?
Paul Hodges?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm not gonna fly. It's too windy.
Okay.
I got no reason to fly right now, so other than plan, but yeah.
Well, you got to get used to it.
Yeah, I know, but Yeah, eventually.
Bill, you heard he got a new drone, right?
No.
Yeah.
What do you got? Avada? No, no. Oh, wow.
Auto, it's the Pro Plus. Net, what is it, Paul?
It's a V2, but it's the enterprise model.
He's got with the speakers and the lights and all that.
It's got the bigger motors, the bigger props, all that kind of stuff.
It's nice.
Yeah. And he got the smart controller that is just huge. Comes with the screen.
Well, you never hear anybody talk about that brand anymore. You know, I mean, you just it's like they disappeared. I mean,
No, they're still around. They got a new one coming out, the V3, but the nice thing about it, is no geofencing on it, right?
Yeah, the Autel doesn't have geofencing.
no, so far, but no, I'm not saying they're not great. No, they make great product, but it just seems like the community's kind of lost interest in them.
Well, all of my night vision stuff, my night ships, I do with the Nano Plus, the Autel Nano Plus, because the camera is so fantastic for night. And I've tried using the Mini 3, and it grains out. I've tried using the Air 2S, and it gets too grainy, just doesn't work. But that little Autel Nano, the little dinky one,
Oh.
wow.
He goes in there and he orders them.
I was wondering if I could share in the phone version of this. I guess I can't, huh?
I don't know. You should have a share button.
Oh yeah, I do.
But
yeah,
it
but I
only
can't-
share what you're watching, I think.
Let me see.
That was from last night, Bill.
Yeah, but I can't share from the hard drive on the phone, though. I guess you got choices here. You got OneDrive, Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft SharePoint, Google Drive, Box, Photo, Document, Web URL, Screen, Camera. Nope. Yeah, I got
Hey.
when I went to charge my batteries, I was thinking about flying today. I've got the Air 2S battery sitting right there.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, well, they got half a charge on them, and I went outside in the middle of the night, popped the light on it, and sent it up the road.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long time since I flew the Air 2S at night. Every time I fly the Air 2S, it just reminds me what a great drone it is. So boy, it just
Oh, it is. It is.
just rock solid and stable. And
That's my go-to drone. That's the one I flew today, and it was gusting up to 38 miles an hour. And it just rock solid,
yeah, it was up to 38 in normal mode, which seemed pretty fast to
Yeah.
me. Maybe it had a wind behind it. I don't know.
Well, the thing of it is what you got to remember, it's not like flying something that's got a big footprint, an air footprint, because they're so like small as far as this way. If they're that way, they're bigger, but when they're going into the wind, it's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
a blade going through the air,
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Jody, how you doing? Drone shots. So anyway, Paul, I think we're going to call it, buddy.
Yeah, a little quiet tonight. Hey, Jody, just coming in.
Jody's just coming in. Sorry to do that to you, Jody. But we're kind of coming to the end here.
Yeah, what time of day is it? 10
Oh,
o'clock?
Uncle Bill has started screen sharing.
Wow.
Forget it. It didn't work.
Didn't work?
Oh.
How do I stop?
I'll see you guys later.
Did it stop?
Okay, Justin.
Okay,
take care.
Justin, see ya.
Uncle Bill, thanks for coming in.
I screwed this thing all up. I can't figure it out now.
All right, we're gonna call it for the day. We're gonna be on again this evening, right, Paul?
Yep, I'll be home tonight.
Yep. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
Yep.
See you guys.
Bye for now. Thanks, Bill.